Now then everyone, Michael here, and today I am reviewing Death Stair. Playing Death Stair has left me feeling ridiculously conflicted. It's a straightforward party game from 2 to 4 players. You have 3 players that start at the bottom of the stairs and have to race their way up to the top, with 1 player trying to stop them by shooting various weapons down from a cannon. Each round features a different staircase and different weapons, as well as a different aesthetic theme. The variations is a good idea in principle, but in practice it didn't really pan out all that well. Depending on the round, you have a game that's over the top impossible to play for the runners, or that's laughably easy to win for the person on the cannon. The game is definitely way better with more people. You get more weapons on defense and the race becomes more chaotically competitive, especially when you all try to go the same way and you start bumping into each other and you start punching each other. It's just crazy. It gets so funny. The visuals of the game are pretty poor, but in a weird way it works well. It's clunky and comical and it just adds to the hilarity. I did try to play the party mode to see what the difference is to the local play, but nothing would get it to work. I'm not sure if this is a work in progress, but at the time of this review, it definitely does not work. There was also no one to play with online either, which was a bit of a bummer, but I presume it's the exact same game as the offline version, just with some strangers. Now, I'm conflicted because this game is pretty damn bad. But it's bad in a so bad it's good kind of way. I would say it's okay for a funny party game to play with your mates, but only if there's a group with you. I'd say 3 people is the minimum. It's acceptable for a party setting, but not really for anything else. I did try this with just 2 people, and to be honest, it got really repetitive really fast. Some of the rounds are just straight up unfair when you've got one person just constantly firing harpoons at you, and it takes a lot of luck to get past that. So after all that, I'm going to give Death Stair a 4 out of 10. I would have scored it higher if it wasn't for the little graphical blips and invisible walls, and if all the game modes work. In a weird way though, I do think there's some scenarios where I would recommend Death Stair. But Michael, I hear you say, how can you recommend a game that you've only given a 4 out of 10? Well, generally, I wouldn't recommend it, but I did have quite a laugh playing this, and if you're in a group and want a game to have a chuckle with, you could definitely get some enjoyment out of this. And it's only 40p, so that's also a win-win. Well, that's the end of this review. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions of what you want us to take a look at next, drop us a comment down below. Again, thank you for watching. Till next time, ta-ta for now.